go, baby. You know what time it is. Let's go. National anthem, of course. You click off, man. You're not patriotic to any nation. I'm showing respect to all of them. It's only right. We're all proud of our own countries, our own nations, so it's only right we sit up and respect the flag. Matter of fact, oh no, his bald head's out. I'll take off my hat for this. Uruguay, you have a very nice national anthem. Doesn't look like you guys have any words to it, but still a very, very beautiful instrumental. Himno Nacional. Oh, you do have words to it, never mind. That's just me not knowing it. There's a reason these footballers get paid to be professional athletes rather than singers. Nice. But you know what time it is. Let go. Sing with pride. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, and bright stars through the perilous fight? For the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets reckless, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof to the night that our flag was still there. Come on! Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the landing of the free and the home of the brave? I was a little behind everybody, but everybody was singing a little fast. Come on. You know what time it is, baby. Let's go, USA. Back in a better position after the national anthem. Turn it down just a little bit before I get hit with a copyright infringement. But we're about to start the game. Brent will probably be here in a little bit, but I can't just not start this game on time. I'm a little bit late, but of course decked out. You see red, white, and blue as much as possible. Almost showed my groin right there, but shoot. Got some blue shorts on, red, white, and blue shirt, my red shirt, red hat I mean, and we're getting into it. So back line, I think same as usual. Same with the midfield three, excluding Yunus Musa, who's coming in for Gio Reyna, and Gio will actually be pushed up to the right-hand side of the front three with Christian and Balogun taking up their original positions. Hey man, this is it. This is it. If we're gonna do something, this is the lineup, and this is the players that are gonna have to do it. So you have Rochette in goal for Uruguay, Vina, Oliveira, Araujo was in there somewhere, but you have De La Cruz and Ugarte and Valverde in the midfield three. That's a dangerous three, especially Valverde. And then you have Araujo, Nunez, and Facundo Pellistri in the front three. Yeah, Araujo, and then Nandez on that right-hand side in that fullback position
for the Uruguayans, and now we are kicking off here, and I could just fast forward just a little bit. Right here in Kansas City, not too far from where I am and where Brent is, but for now, we sit here in my bedroom watching the great match to be, and I'm really excited. I've gotten Panama out of my system, and we're gonna have to keep close tabs on Panama. By the way, I'm gonna have to plug this in before it dies, and we're kicking off as well. Here we go. Here we go. Again, a very crucial match. Oh, I don't like this camera angle either. What's up with this camera angle? It's like when you put the camera angle on alternate rather than stadium mode or whatever on FIFA. It just looks off. I don't know if KC's stadium is built for proper football viewing. Oh my goodness, I'm not gonna like this camera angle, but okay, we're gonna have to just deal with it. It's too high up, you know? I mean, of course, maybe from a coaching standpoint, you can see a lot more of play from this wider angle, but I do not like this from a viewing perspective. And let me just get into FOTMob real quick. Once again, FOTMob, thank you for everything that you do, giving us the ability to understand all of this and break down all the stats in real time. Of course, we'll go through all the other games that have happened today once Brent gets here, but we will get into this game and, of course, keep a close eye on that Bolivia-Panama match, as the Panamanians are coming in with an easier match, but now we have to capitalize. Of course, no Marcelo Bielsa. That's Chris Richard. Yeah, good job. No, Chris. Okay, good. Matt clears it away. It was a little bit of a short pass by Chris Richards, and I did not want the streaking attacker of Uruguay to get on the end of that. I think it was Darwin Nunez, as Yunus Musa now has the ball, giving it to McKinney, now spreading out play over here to Gio. Oh no, it's Christian. Christian and Gio looks like they're going to be able to have freedom to switch different flanks and try and go after everything. And that's some play that runs out into a throw-in. Once again, this is such a crucial match for us. I got Panama game out of my system. Of course, there's a lot of stuff that came out of that game that I wasn't happy with, but I'm going to forget about all that, and I'm going to just focus on backing the team for the next 90 minutes. This is so crucial. We need to win or draw, and Panama needs to lose and draw versus Bolivia, as it has just been put up on the screen. Win, loss. Yeah, Uruguay are pretty much in the final two of the group, and they don't necessarily have to worry about this, but they are playing so that way they can make sure they can position themselves in first place in the group, so they don't have to face a tougher opponent in the quarters. And I'm excited, guys. I was really looking forward to this match, as there's a little bit of a mistake right there. Oh, and there's a foul early on. No foul? What are you talking about, ref? That was a foul. Maybe this camera angle is kind of bad for me to see everything, but I thought that was a foul right there on whoever just got the ball taken off of him outside the box for USA. I thought we deserved a free kick right there, but of course, there goes my bias sticking out already. And just getting back to before the match, let me look at this real quick. That's a foul. I don't know what the heck's going on. You fouled Gio. Yo, if this is going to happen throughout the whole game, I'm going to be so seething by the end of this. If the ref is going to play the game like this, he better be lenient on both sides being physical, because that was a blatant foul. I don't know what the heck that was. Settling back in and getting back to my point, I was watching a lot of the historic goal that was, and I think Brent's about to show up. I think I can hear him coming into my house real quick. If not, that could be a robber, and I could be in some serious trouble. Come in, bro. What's up, man?
0-0.
It's 0-0, 4 minutes in. We're on live at like real time. I mean, not live on the camera, but we are in real time right here. Oh, it's getting physical. The ref has let a couple fouls go, and it looks like it's gonna be a physical game.
I hope so, dude. We need to be physical if we're going to beat Uruguay.
Both teams are being physical so far. Gio just got fouled outside the box. There was not even a sniff of a reaction from the referee, and then there was a little bit of something going on between McKinney and I think Araujo that was on the left-hand side.
So many Araujos in South America.
There is a lot of Araujos. They have 2 Araujos on their team.
Oh, do they really?
Yeah, they have.
I know Ronald, who plays for Barcelona.
Yeah, the other one, I forget who he plays for. He did have a pretty good game against Bolivia. So yeah, Araujo on the left, he plays for, as this thing loads. My Mac is really slow right now. Come on, baby. This thing's like 8 years old I'm working with, so it's not the most ideal, but he's 24 and he plays for Tolkuna?
What?
Toluca. I fucking murdered that.
Yeah. It's a Mexican team, right?
Yeah, Liga MX. There's a foul right there by Joe Scaley on Joe Scaley, and now we're going to have a free kick here. Speaking of Araujo, he just committed the foul. You know what? I was just about to talk about the people, or I was just talking with the people about certain things I was getting ready for this match for, and you know what? The one thing that was kind of hyping me up for this match?
What was that?
It is now about 8 days ago was the 14-year anniversary of the 2010 Landon Donovan World Cup goal against Algeria to pull us out of the fire, to get us to qualify from that group, and also have our best ever finish in a World Cup, being going all the way to the quarterfinals. Obviously, we beat Mexico 2-0 in the round of 16, and then we advanced to the quarters. But a goal that changed the perspective of how USA kind of look at soccer. It was a first big moment that we've had in our history on a huge national stage like that, and I'm hoping the guys are aware of that moment and the fact that if something like that were to happen, this games could spark such a great momentum shift for us as a nation when it comes to having attention fixed on the sport of soccer, football, whatever you want to call it. This is Major League Football, so we call it football over here.
Football, Major League Football.
But yeah, man.
Soccer, football.
Yeah.
No, I also remember, I don't know if you were watching the Portugal game earlier, but they also talked about how it's also like 10 years ago, or I guess 14 years ago, right? 2010 World Cup.
Mm-hmm.
Landon Donovan knocked out Slovenia out of the World Cup by getting that last minute winner in the group stage.
Oh, that was the
same World Cup.
That was the same team that got knocked out. Okay, that's interesting. I streamed the Belgium game. Go check it out if you want to see stuff. It wasn't that great of a game, I'll be honest. We'll have our talks about it here in a second. I happened to go to the gym during the time Portugal and Slovenia kicked off, but I came back right around this 107th, 108th minute.
Yeah, it was a pretty close game, I'll say that, based on everything I saw.
Did you watch the whole game?
Yeah, I watched it from the beginning.
What'd you think of Portugal's performance?
Man, to be honest, it kind of reminded me of that Morocco game against Portugal against Morocco in the World Cup.
Okay.
Where they were like just the overall better team. They had the most chances, but they just couldn't get it done for one reason or another. I mean, Ronaldo missed a penalty, so that was actually like pretty shocking that he did. You know.
When was that penalty? Because I was looking at the match facts while I was working out.
Yeah.
And they mentioned a penalty when I got back, and there was no sign of the penalty on FOTMob.
So the penalty happened.
Unless they edited it.
No, it happened at the end of the first half of the extra time.
Okay.
It was a penalty. Diogo Jota goes and dribbles past all these guys, and I was actually surprised that Dirk Kusic, he didn't get a second yellow for. I mean, if it's a penalty in the box, it's a yellow card.
Mhm.
Very rarely is that not a yellow card, and he was already on yellow, so I'm surprised he didn't get sent off, which would have changed the dynamic of the game.
First free kick here for the U.S. King Christian put a good ball in right here. I don't know. Whoa, this is kind of a good ball, but no one is able to get on the end of it.
So let's take a look at Uruguay's lineup, because I haven't really taken a look at
Okay,
it.
they showed it just before kickoff, so I want to hear your thoughts though.
So Nunez is playing and Valverde is playing. Araujo's playing. So they're pretty much playing all their main dudes. Let's see who they're not playing. They're not playing Jose Maria Jimenez. They're not playing Bentancur. Yeah. Honestly, let's see the U.S.'s lineup. We got Balogun, Reina, Pulisic. We decided to add Musa, who's more of a kind of like defensive minded. So we definitely went cautious this game.
But we put Gio further forward,
Yeah,
out on the wide
on the
position.
left wing.
So that way he could stay in the squad, but also kind of make up for Tim Weah not being in the squad.
Yeah, I mean, it just kind of surprised me because earlier when I was making bets on this game, I saw the odds, and the odds were heavily, or not heavily, but they favored U.S. and they really didn't favor Uruguay. And I think the reason why was because they thought Uruguay was, already qualified, so they're not going to play their best.
Mm-hmm.
I think the odd makers thought they weren't going to play their best squad, but it kind of surprises me that they are playing their best squad, and so I don't know, man. Good thing we got Matt Turner back in goal.
Of course.
I
Here
mean,
for the U.S.
yeah, I'm surprised. I'm surprised he put Pulisic on the right wing instead of keeping him on the left.
I thought he was going to be out on the left.
I mean, that's his ideal position,
Yeah,
for Pulisic. So it's kind of surprising that he would change that.
Yeah, I thought they were switching just because they were giving creative freedom to just switch different wings, so that way they can find gaps.
Right.
But I guess not. It looks like it's pretty structured of a system that Greg Berhalter wants to go out for. Good stuff.
Yeah,
Come on.
That's a great run.
Come on. Put in something, Gio.
Oh, and the
Bala was
goalkeeper-
going to be on the end of that.
Yeah, the goalkeeper does great to just
Yeah.
come out and grab that. Yeah, it does surprise me. I mean, Gio's not doing bad. Obviously, his run was great right there. It's a good ball. It's just the keeper was anticipating it. I think that defender would have gone to it too.
Yeah. But good stuff so far. Good try to capitalize off a turnover, because that's what Uruguay has been bred to do under Marcelo Bielsa. I got to see
Sorry, yeah, I locked it.
who's that.
I don't know. I locked it.
That's probably my sister, my mom.
Probably.
Oh, look at that. Mama Shula coming in clutch, giving us some cookies. If you want one, she bakes us some cookies.
Oh, hell yeah.
I guess it was just some coincidence, but there's plenty of cookies right there if you want one.
Oh, dude, for sure.
Yeah, shout out Mama Shula.
Yeah, shout out Mama Shula.
Yeah, so Marcel Bielsa, if you guys don't know, godfather of football, known for his very aggressive pressing style and trying to catch opposition teams out with trying to get them to turn over the ball in their half and then trying to capitalize off that is pretty much the style Marcel likes to go. Pedal to the metal football, as we like to call it.
Yeah, he's definitely an intense guy, and it's no wonder he's influenced a lot of great coaches.
Mhm.
I mean, Uruguay's playing great this tournament. They're absolutely ruthless.
Yes.
It kind of reminds me of how yesterday, I really like the way Spain played against,
Georgia?
Georgia. They were ruthless. As soon as they tasted that blood, they were just pressing high. They weren't letting Georgia escape a single bit. And to be honest, I kind of thought that's what was going to happen with Portugal and Slovenia today. And I did miss one thing, and I should have remembered this because I watched the game. But back in March, it was a friendly. Portugal lost 2-0 to Slovenia. And that was one of their first losses in a while for Portugal. And if I would have known that, I would have probably second-guessed that game. I would have maybe not underestimated Slovenia as much as I did. Because Slovenia played great. What is up with this camera angle?
Okay, I'm so glad you said that. Because I initially, as they kicked off, I'd said something to the people, and I can't stand it. It's like when you switch to the alternate camera angle in FIFA.
Yeah.
And you're trying to play with it, but you're like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, I don't like it. It's too high. It's it's not good enough.
The Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, also, home to the Kansas City Chiefs. Maybe Patrick Mahomes is in the building. Hopefully he is rooting on the team, but it's a football stadium, American football, and it's obviously built for that because the cameras are so high up.
They're so high. Oh, this is the Kansas City Stadium.
Yeah.
This is the same stadium they played last time.
Last game?
Yeah.
No, we played in Atlanta, Georgia. We played in the Mercedes-Benz Stadium, the Saints are.
What was the game we were watching where the ref passed out?
The ref passed out?
Yeah.
Which game was that?
I'm pretty sure it was in this Kansas City Stadium.
Really?
And one of the refs, there was shade on one half of the field, but the other half of the field was just being completely exposed by the sun, right? Because of the way that stadium is built.
Yeah.
And so the ref that was on the side of the stadium that sun was just beaming down towards, he passed out.
Really?
Yeah, and the fourth official had to step in to be the linesman, and I guess another guy took the fourth official's place. So.
Oh, we got a Peruvian as a ref, as a head referee. Did you see that?
We do?
Yeah, I didn't see his name,
I
but
didn't see that.
yeah, look it up real quick. So far, he's letting them play.
As he should. He's like, man, as long as y'all don't kill each other. Yeah, his name is Kevin Ortega. Interesting.
Kevin Ortega. Okay. And they just panned over to Luis Suarez. That's going to be another danger man who might come on and do one for us.
Yeah, you never know when an old dude can catch a step.
I mean, he's been tearing it up in the MLS.
Yeah.
I don't think he's any short of confidence.
Yeah. I do like Nunes, though. Nunes, not having the most efficient season with Liverpool this season, but he's still doing pretty good at the Copa America, and he's deadly with this Uruguay squad.
Definitely. I hope Nunez probably gets his Liverpool career to a more prolific goal scoring record eventually, but he is a striker that does a lot of the dirty work and is willing to make some of the good sprints to try and make a run in behind the defense or even open up space for his teammates. So I credit Darwin, even though sometimes he has been known to be the crossbar king. He is
Crossbar king, the post king.
He is still a really tireless and hardworking player.
Yeah, he gets himself in great positions. I think it's just like a mental thing at this point, huh? Like he's just like mentally something is affecting him. But it's good to see that he's having some success with Uruguay. Another good question is how long before one team in either Bolivia or Panama scores?
Exactly.
And that's really what might push the U.S. for a little bit extra motivation. So far, it's still 0-0 between Bolivia and Panama.
I just hope Panama just kind of become complacent and then Bolivia holds them to a 0-0 draw. That's the most likely I want to happen.
Yeah. That can happen. But I think as the game progresses, I think Panama will realize how dire it is for them to get that goal. I think they'll start pushing numbers forward. And I mean, it's the final match day. I think all the teams don't want to lose. You'd rather gain something than lose something, right? So right now, it's still the first half. No reason to risk it. I think that's how the U.S. should play it too.
Yeah, come on, Christian, put a better ball in. That was absolute shite.
Yeah, it was not.
What the heck was
They
that?
had a lot of security there. Way more security than they had at the Peru game.
Who knows? Who knows what that is?
You never know when Americans begin to get upset, right?
I guess so.
If Americans get knocked out.
I guess so. I guess we're so indifferent when it's going on, but if we lose, we just happen to just freak out, just for no reason. I guess.
We don't like losing.
Let me go look up the temperature in Kansas City right now, because as you mentioned that's crazy that
I bet you it's in the 90s.
It's the dog days of summer here in America, especially middle America.
Yeah, it's probably 90s. Maybe if it's 90s here, it has to be 90s there.
It's 78 right now.
Huh.
78 degrees Fahrenheit for all you Europeans out there. 26 degrees Celsius.
Well, that's not too bad.
Mm-hmm.
That's a nice day here.
Exactly. That's a beautiful day. I would take that today. We were in the 90s today.
Yeah. So this I forgot what game it was, but yeah, one of the previous games where I'm pretty sure maybe I wasn't watching with you.
I don't think we were watching that at the time.
No,
because I don't remember.
I forgot what it was, but the ref passed out. Let me see if I can find it.
Okay. As the Uruguay are on. Okay, good.
I hate this camera so much. But yeah, let's see if I can find it. Maybe I can find it.
Okay. So now, can we get something going? We're just trying to take care of a Uruguay trying to do a 4v3 on us, and I think Chris Richard was the guy who was able to usher the ball away from the Uruguayan attacker, and now we're trying to build it from the back here. I necessarily am not totally confident with us. Oh, Matt Turner just puts it out of play. Matt, you're going to have to be better than that. We're especially if they're going to press us like this, Matt, you're going to need to be this 11th outfield player to help us with this press, to play out of it.
Oh, that's what it was. It was during the Canada game.
Oh, okay.
The Peru-Canada game. The referee passed out. You look at him. He's
I can see that.
Unconscious here. We'll try to put an image up for you guys. But, yeah, he passed out. It was hot out there, dude.
Yeah, that was a nice little image. It's good on the Canadian goalkeeper trying to see if he's all right, because you never want to see something like that during a sports event.
Yeah, I mean, especially because, like, all right, first of all, like, when you're a ref, you got to stay in decent shape. What was that?
Panama's going now 1-0 up against Bolivia.
Panama. Just kidding. I don't want Panama to win. Actually, this is the only time where I would be rooting for Bolivia.
So it's now looking like, unless Bolivia gets something going, we're going to need to win this game.
Yup. And, I mean, Bolivia, once you score on them, they kind of tend to fold. So we'll see how long Bolivia can hold. Maybe they can get themselves their first goal of the tournament as well. Interesting enough, did you know both Chile and Peru didn't score a single goal?
Really?
And they were in the same group. Not a single goal. And Canada only scored one.
Oof. Dangerous ball there by De La Cruz from a corner, but I think Tim Ream got fouled there. That's interesting. It's been a weird set of competitions between like the Euros and the Copa America.
Yeah,
it's a lot of own goals, a lot of
own goal
1-0 victories, like you were talking about earlier about the running joke that the top scorer is own goals for the Euros.
There's this joke I saw that said Todd Bowley is going to bid $180 million for own goal.
That's funny.
Bring him to Chelsea.
Oh man, I hope the guy's all right there. Both players still down. I think Tim is okay, but I'm not sure if the Uruguayan player has gotten up yet. He looks like he's a little nervous.
Who's that?
That's the assistant.
Coach?
Yeah, he looks like he's a little nervous.
Because Marcel Bielsa is he's suspended, right?
Yeah, he's somewhere in the stands, or maybe he's not even in the game or in the stands at all.
He's probably hiding in a cooler or something.
Yeah, somewhere.
I know he loves that cooler.
Yeah. Now they're warming up some players.
See, dude, there's a lot of security there.
That's interesting.
There's more security than normal.
That's interesting. Maybe, just some precautions. I don't necessarily think Kansas City. Well, thinking back, do you remember back to the Kansas City parades? Do you remember that whole situation that happened out there?
I mean, maybe. I'm a sorry, but tell me about it.
There was the shootings that happened during the Kansas City Chiefs parade.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there was a couple of people who decided to. I don't know. They were gang affiliated, I think. I didn't read much too into it because it's something I don't really want to hear. It's so awful, but I guess maybe some gang activity going on, and then just happened to be in the area, and some shootings escalated. So maybe some precautions there. I'm not sure. Well, let us know if you want us to talk about some of the more volatile topics that we have going here in America. I did lie to you. I said I wasn't going to put the Trump-Biden discussion in, and I actually did. I guess in edits I was thinking about.
You did it by accident, or you did it on purpose?
I did it by accident. I think I was going to edit it out, and then I just left it in there. 'Cause, you know, it was a smooth transition conversation. We didn't say anything too controversial there.
I don't think we said anything controversial at all. I think if anything, we remained pretty impartial.
Yeah, because just what you have to do as a sports analyst, content creator, I guess this position is. They don't want to hear much about our political views, at least right
yeah,
now.
I mean, we're not telling anyone to go vote in a specific way.
Vote who you ever want to vote for,
or don't vote.
Yeah, or don't vote. That's also an option there too.
Yeah.
And now I think there's a drop ball now going to be played.
Dude, I did want to say this. If Diogo Costa hadn't become Super Saiyan and saved all 3 penalties, and Slovenia would have gone on to win, that would have probably been the end of Ronaldo's international career.
Yeah, and
Missing a penalty and just not putting in the best performance, missing 4 free kicks consecutively. 2 of them were pretty good, but 2 of them were not good.
Okay.
And it just, to me, I'm just kind of like Ronaldo, man. Maybe don't shoot it 100 miles per hour. Maybe like put in a cross or something and capitalize on the fact that you're close to goal. You know, he was hungry for a goal today, man.
Mm-hmm.
There's no denying that he was starving. Actually, he wasn't just hungry; he was starving. Oh wow!
Ballo in through. That's a pin. You got to give us a pin there.
It's a pin.
He didn't point to the spot.
Oh,
I think it's off. What's going on here?
Yeah, it was offsides.
Dang it. Let's check it real quick.
But it might have been offsides now that I think about it, because he did look a step ahead.
Yeah, he was a little bit off the shoulder. That's hilarious right there. Kansas City, USA fans. When you talk about Diogo Costa having such heroic actions in the penalty shootout, but going back to even that save he had against Benjamin Sesko with the Pepe mess up. Pepe was looking like, that's my career.
Pepe
right there.
That would have also been Pepe's last game. I think it would have been a terrible way to go for both Pepe and Ronaldo had it not been for Diogo Costa saving both of their careers. International. I mean, they won a Euro, so their careers are going to be remembered for that. But the last memory to have of your 2 oldest players doing that, yeah, it was way offsides. Very significantly offsides. That's why he had such an advantage. Yeah, so Diogo Costa, I think Ronaldo and Pepe owe you dinner, a watch, and maybe a private jet.
Possibly.
No, in that order.
There was just a huge embrace between Pepe and Diogo Costa.
Yeah.
After the game, they hugged it out for almost 2 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm sure Pepe was really thankful that he stepped up. He was very brave. I think Sesko. Landon Donovan talked about it during the broadcast. Just sit the goalkeeper down, and then round him, and then put it in the empty net.
So he decided, Sesko was just rushing it.
Yeah, he tried to go for just the bended ball, just trying to bend it around the keeper, but Diogo Costa reacted really well with the foot save.
Yeah, I mean, Sesko had a lot of time on that Pepe slip-up, a lot of time. And he just rushed it. I'm not sure why. I mean, in those situations, you probably think you're nervous, the game's online, it's 115 minutes, you're tired. And you probably think you have less time than you do, but, he had a lot of time. Still good on the keeper for reacting well. Pepe, he looked tired, man, especially in the extra time. He's 41 years old. So, I mean, that's impressive. I mean, any 41-year-old who can play that high of intensity of a game at the highest level for 115 minutes or however long he was on the field. Good on you, Pepe. You're definitely an inspiration to all athletes around the world, especially soccer athletes. I think every soccer athlete, would agree that playing until you're 41 at that level is amazing.
That is amazing.
But yeah, I mean, I was happy when Roberto Martinez subbed him out because I was like, yeah, man. I mean, that's just it's not only a lack of concentration, it's also like you look tired, man. So glad he put in Ruben Neves in the back and put in Nelson Semedo for a little more extra speed. But I will say this, man. I'll criticize this about Portugal. A lot of terrible crosses into the box today. Very low, like not only low, but soft, like low power crosses into the box. Portugal, man, I mean, when you got an aerial threat like Cristiano Ronaldo, you got to get those crosses in and make sure they're on target. And I just didn't really see too much of that today. I saw a lot of bad crosses from Bruno Fernandes, especially. But hopefully they'll improve the next game. They'll have to, or else France. They're lucky that France aren't looking too good either.
Exactly. I watched. Did you watch that game?
Yeah.
Okay. I streamed that game too on the channel, so go check that out if you want to see my reactions. It was not many reactions. I was just criticizing one, France not getting anything going at all. It was really kind of dire until the Colomawani. Well, it wasn't even a Colomawani. It was the Jan Vertonghen own goal. They ruled it as. And I really did not like the way Tedesco set up Belgium. I did not like it at all. A 4-4-2, obviously going for a counter-attacking style of play, but putting Onana and De Bruyne as the midfield two was a terrible decision. Not only were you getting outrun the midfield because it was 3, almost 4v2, but De Bruyne doesn't have the legs to be that tireless midfielder to do the defensive work, then also try and do the things that De Bruyne likes to do.
Yeah.
Be
wow.
up top.
What's going on?
No. Good. Tim, let's go. Let's go. Tim Ream keeping us in it. It was a cross into the box. It looked like it was an open goal, and Tim Ream clears it away.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a very quick transition from Uruguay. Smart on them, but that was a great clearance. That would have certainly been goal. Dude, I need to get a new USA jersey. My Landon Donovan one from 2010. I don't know where it's at.
Really?
I just don't know. I misplaced it or something.
I don't even have a USA jersey. This is the closest thing I can find. I got my blue shorts on and my red hat that says USA on it. But that's the only thing that I have when it comes to trying to look the part of being pride for my nation.
Dude, I always think it's so funny when I see the Fox reporter like reporting something, and I just see a bunch of dudes in the background going USA. And they do it for 2 minutes straight. I'm like, damn, that's commitment.
It's because it's the only chant we have. I mean, maybe around 2018, we had the "I believe that we will win," but that died because that's a bad chant.
Yeah.
I believe that we will win. It's dumb. We come on, guys. Let's be more creative with our chants.
I mean, even in the NBA, they just got defense, defense,
or MVP,
Yeah.
or insert someone's name sucks. Luka sucks, because that was what we were doing in OKC.
Yeah.
And then he hits a game winner right and sends us out of the playoffs.
Yeah, we're not creative. We don't have
No.
chants. We don't have sing-alongs. We don't have diehard fans that we just don't, man. We just I don't know why we don't have that in our sports culture.
Yeah, maybe we should start a chant, depending on how the success of the team goes.
Yeah. I'm sure there's diehard fans who've made chants.
Yeah, it's just we're not that well organized as a fan base to spread a chant out like that. We're just not like the English or any other national team. And yeah, cleared away from
Yeah.
Anthony.
But going back on your point about De Bruyne starting him at like the double pivot, dude, I mean, I think even Guardiola wouldn't do that.
No.
And because Guardiola knows just how tired De Bruyne gets pretty quick. Guardiola isn't usually playing for 90 minutes. He'll take him out. He doesn't want to risk him either because he's been a little injury prone as of late. So for what's his name, Tedesco?
Yeah, Domenico Tedesco.
Yeah, Domenico Tedesco to play him on the double pivot with Onana. And basically that way he can accommodate Openda, right? Because that's who he inserted. He went for that double striker. I mean, I guess maybe it might have worked. I mean,
it didn't work in my opinion.
It didn't work at all because, especially against a really defensively solid France side who started 3 defensive midfielders in Rabiot, Tchouaméni, and Kanté. I mean, good luck trying to get past those 3, man. Like, Kanté will chase you down. Tchouaméni is just positioned and he's super strong. And Rabiot just has never-ending, like, lung and leg strength, man. Like, that man will run everywhere. So good luck trying to get past those 3. I think it should be an interesting game for Portugal, trying to break that team down. And I can totally see it being 0-0.
Yeah.
And then going to penalties again.
Yeah, as it stands, I wasn't impressed at all by Mbappe or the French attackers. Thuram was trying to do something, but
Kolo Muani had more impact.
He was a little bit more of a brighter spot.
Yeah.
But you got to admit, I think even Kolo Muani can admit that was a terrible shot. He hits into the ground.
Yeah.
Not intentionally. He's not like Mesut Ozil where he intentionally hits into the ground.
No.
He had bad connection, just happened to deflect off like Vertonghen's knee or thigh, and then go past the keeper because the keeper was diving the other way.
Yeah, you could see Vertonghen. It was bothering him.
Mm-hmm.
Like he was like, "Fuck, man!" Like over some stupid shit like that.
Yeah.
Like, cause he had been defending pretty well the whole game. I mean,
he's 37. That's probably his last Euros ever.
It definitely is. It's very rare. I mean, Pepe did it at 41, but that's a rare case. Most people don't do that.
No.
They
did get on well. I'll have to give credit to Tedesco. He did it too late, in my opinion. He put on Mangala.
Yeah.
And they now were in the double pivot with Onana. It actually helped them out. It was just too late. They couldn't get anything going. And also, the way that left back for Belgium was playing, he's almost like a center back. They played him at left back.
Fiat?
Yeah. The dude was sitting way too narrow for me because Koundé was allowed to get in behind.
He mainly plays as a center back, so that makes sense.
Yeah, Koundé was able to get in and behind him. And Koundé, I'm not like oh shit, Koundé is going to come down the right hand side and burn us. I've never thought that. And Koundé was able to get freedom to put a couple crosses in, like a cutback that was actually really dangerous early on.
Yeah.
It's just terrible tactics by Tedesco. I think he was coming in as like, the next big young manager. Flopped, in my opinion.
It's interesting that you say that about Koundé because I was just thinking today, I don't really like. Oh man, I don't really like Koundé at right back. I don't like it when he plays for right back at Barcelona. I think he's like that in between player where he's like not great enough to be a center back because he lacks that size.
Yeah.
But he's not like super attacking and really like dominant to be like a right back and has like that super fast. But his passing is just good. He's just one of those players that's like he's really good. He's not going to give you a bad performance, but he's not going to give you like an amazing game changing performance either. Like he may every now and again, right? He's kind of like when Jose Mourinho talked about Arbeloa, and he said Arbeloa is like one of those players who he never gives you like 10 performance, and he never gives you a 6. He's always between a 7 and a 9 rating, right? That's what Koundé is. Koundé is a solid dude, but I even saw the way he put one of the crosses in today, and I was like, what? That's such a bad cross coming from a right back. Like, it was just like, it had no curve on it. It had no real intention, no power. It was just kind of like, let me just lob it in the box and see who I can find. And so, yeah, that just that's just to add to your point of if a person like Koundé, if a player like Koundé is getting past you, then you must be doing something wrong. Because he's not that hard. He's not that adventurous to go and attack you either.
Yeah. For some positive notes, I thought Theo Hernandez played well.
Oh, he played amazing. Those defensive runbacks.
Yeah.
He's doing so well right now.
Yeah.
It's good to see him.
I thought Big Willie Saliba was putting Big Romelu Lukaku in his back pocket.
Yup. And he created a couple chances for goal too. I remember when he dribbled past on the edge of the Belgian box. He shot that with the left foot.
What's going on here?
Is Balogun about to come off?
No. He's coming off.
Oh, hell no.
I don't know if it's because he took something, kind of a knock from earlier, and just, what this U.S. fan is doing right here is my reaction as well.
Dude, guys, guess who's coming on? Guess who's coming on?
The man, the myth, the legend, Ricardo Pepi.
Pepi, look, man, I know we've been making fun of you on the show.
Exactly, I'm sorry.
We don't know you. You're probably a really nice guy.
Yeah.
But look, bro, don't give us more reason to make fun of you, bro. We will continue this running joke. But hey, if you can put on this performance, and if you can score a goal for us, hey, bro, I'll take back everything I said about you.
Everything.
Right, we'll make a whole video about you. If Pepi makes a goal and wins us the game, we will make a whole biography video about you, dude.
Yeah.
The beginning of Pepi. I can't find. I bet you money I wouldn't find one single video about him.
No.
What's his first name? Ricardo Pepi? Yeah. Not one single video about Ricardo Pepi.
You know what's crazy too? As I was looking up, and we'll definitely have to put this out if you guys are interested.
Yeah.
I was trying to look up a long form video of that goal Landon Donovan scored against Algeria. No creators made one.
Let's put it up.
And I think we need to honor that goal. Being almost 15 years in the making, it definitely needs its due respect, and the levity of how great that goal is, and it defined a generation.
Yeah, fuck. I mean, we're not monetizing our videos anyways.
We're not gonna monetize?
No, I'm saying we're not gonna monetize that one.
Oh no, I mean
it might get copyrighted.
Yeah, it could. I mean,
whatever.
We don't necessarily care about monetization at this point.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
just
that's a yellow. Dude, I saw the most intentional handball earlier today. Whenever Rafael Leao was trying to go past the Slovenian right back.
Yeah.
The dude just fucking poked the ball away. Like, he just went like this.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he got a yellow card for it. At one point, I was convinced that Slovenia was going to get a red card because their whole back line had yellow cards.
Oh, really?
Their whole back line. I've never seen that. Or I haven't seen that in a while.
They were on the edge.
They got away.
Until they got to the penalty shootout. It just looked like neither of the three players that stood up were going to put something like quality on goal. Maybe the first one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Maybe the first penalty from whoever it was. I think, it was Ilicic, I believe. And the other two were pretty comfortable. If you guess the right way, and Diego Costa did, it was pretty savable. As Christian tries to put something in the box, doesn't work out there.
Well, Diego actually, Champions League page on Instagram put out 3 memorable saves from this season of Diogo Costa. So apparently he's known to save penalties.
I think he had something crazy like a 25% penalty save ratio between.
It must have just gone up.
Yeah, that must have shot him way up.
Yeah, 3 out of 3. When's the last time you saw that?
I've never seen that in my life.
I can't recall one single time.
Never seen it.
The most I've seen, I spoke about it on the video earlier I released.
Mm-hmm.
The most I've seen was Lunin save those 2 in that Man City game. I haven't seen. I'm talking about not they miss, right? Like the goalkeeper saves 3 shots on target in a penalty shootout. I've never seen that in my life ever, and I've been watching soccer since 2010. So 14 years, I haven't seen that.
And now we're entering We're ending halftime here in a second. We're not doing the greatest, if I'm being honest.
We're not, and we're not looking deadly. Uruguay's shape is looking pretty good, and they're not backing up. They're continuously attacking us.
Mm-hmm. They've gotten a lot more chances off than we have.
It's a great ball to find their right back. Look how fast their players transition to the box. They have 3 people in the box.
Just not finding one as of now, but they have another chance here. And Matt Turner has to take a paw to it. McKinney clears it. And they're back on the attack.
I think probably like 3 minutes extra time because of the injury and all the other things that have happened this half. Good ball.
There we go. So I'm going back on the channel, and which one was it? Yeah, it was this one where one of the clips that you cut up from your reaction. Someone did comment, and oops, let me go back real quick.
He said Messi or Ronaldo?
Yeah, I just wanted to, since I wanted you to answer that, just because we give love to every commenter, every subscriber. We'll give some up to some of the subscribers because we actually hit a milestone just recently. But user, oh man, this looks like a bot name, but I'll give you some respect. User NV8IG1FT9E. Good lord, need a better username, my guy.
He probably just never changed his username.
Yeah,
he just got the generated one.
Yeah, anyway. It says Messi or Ronaldo. What is your response,
dude? I hate that question, and I'll say this: both. You know, if you're offering me Messi and Ronaldo, I'll take both because I hate. So I'll give you an example, right? My brother, right? He's a known Barca fan. Okay, I'm a known Real Madrid fan. But when it comes to players, I appreciate like all the good players, man. If you're a real fan, you gotta appreciate all the good players. And Messi and Ronaldo are by far the 2 best players I've ever seen play the game. As like a person, right? Like watching games actively. I mean, I'm sure Pele and Maradona, Ronaldo, R9, Ronaldinho. I'm sure all those guys, Zinedine Zidane, they were all legends and amazing and had their own little unique thing that made them like great. But Ronaldo and Messi, I mean, they're just 2 like aliens, bro. Their stats are like not realistic. Like they got like FIFA stats, they got like video game stats, man. So I'll take both. And I hope one day they do like a retirement match and they get to play on the same team.
Yeah.
And I would just love that because I feel like when you got 2 geniuses playing on the same team like that, their connection would just be amazing. They'll never play in the same team as pros just due to pride and, you know, they got respect for each other. But yeah, if they ever do a retirement match, I want to go see that, and I can just see Messi doing like little law balls to Ronaldo, and Ronaldo first time finishing them on like Buffon or Casillas or something.
Just put them both up top, right there. Yeah. You have to
play them off of each other. Dude, in theory, they would be the most perfect combo ever.
It's the classic little man, big man strike partnership.
It would be a deadly combo. So yeah.
Okay, you're good. I wanted to get your response because, of course, it's your clip. I obviously responded.
Oh, okay.
From my just personal account.
Oh, okay.
I didn't want to respond with the official account. I might respond later, but for me, you know, if I had to pick the out of the 2, I think you have to give the edge to Messi just slightly, just based off, you know, accomplishments. I think the World Cup is the big equalizer, or no, the big thing that takes him over.
Yeah.
And
I can agree with that.
I don't like the question either, because I wrote later on. I think Messi is the greatest, but yeah, please like a video. I don't know why it does that. We'll get some better streaming software.
Like? I don't know.
Yeah.
You said something like.
I don't know why it does it. I
like how it came from my mind though.
It did.
Alright, go ahead.
The full comment I wrote is, I think Messi is the greatest, but why can't we appreciate both? 20 years from now, we won't argue who was better. We will just appreciate we got to witness both of them.
Yeah. I will say, though,
in all reality, I mean, the only thing that Ronaldo didn't win was besides the Saudi Premier League, he didn't win the World Cup, right? And I think that was the tipping point of the debate, because at one point Ronaldo was like the GOAT in terms of accomplishments. He just won 3 Champions League. He won a Euro in the process, and Messi had yet to win an international tournament. At that point, it was undoubtedly Ronaldo was the best of all time. Messi then wins a Copa America. He wins 2 more Ballon d'Ors in 19, and no, he wins 3 more. Sorry, 3 more Ballon d'Ors, and then he wins a World Cup. So I mean, now he's chilling in Miami Beach. He's fucking just drinking Michelob Ultras and chilling, playing with his friends in like a league he doesn't, take too serious, you know. So
Exactly.
While Ronaldo is still like busting his ass trying to win a tough league filled with like absolute like monsters, because Al Hilal spent like so much money on them. So
Did you notice that there must have been so much backlash for the camera angle and they changed it?
dude, there must have been, dude.
I'm glad. Thank you all the fans out there for understanding the camera angle situation, because that was trash. That was utter trash.
Yeah, dude. They must have been like, I'm sure they got to call him, bro. Like, bro, I'm not playing pro clubs, dude. I mean, get the classic camera angle.
Yeah, but like you said, yeah, Messi's on Miami Beach, drinking his Michelob Ultras, eating his Lays. Like, he doesn't care anymore. He's very much towards.
Oh, is he sponsored by Lay's too?
Yeah, have you not seen that one commercial where he's like, they take Lays and they take the the Olay chant. They're like, oh Lays. Oh, Lay's pretty cringy, but he's got a Lay's sponsorship as well.
So Michelob Ultra, Lay's.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure he has a Pepsi sponsorship too.
Yeah, just raking in the dough, raking in the dough, Messi. Go get your bag, dude. Just like Ronaldo, he got his bag too. I'm happy for them, man.
One's getting their ad bag, the other one's getting their oil bag. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, Ronaldo's still probably making hella commercials too. So,
I mean, yeah, that's been the legendary thing about Ronaldo.
Let's get some cookies, dude.
Yeah, let's bring them out. As we got halftime going, I'm going to get my water as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me open these bad boys.
Open them
Let's see what we're working with. All right.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. All right.
They look interesting, dude. Look at that. They look really good. Thank you, Mama Shula. It's so warm, too. So we're going to halftime. Bolivia and Panama. Still 1-1. Goal by Fajardo. Jose Fajardo. Let's see what position he plays. I'm not too familiar with Panama. So he's actually their center forward. Good on him. Making the most of his chances. Bolivia. Still in this game, though. Still only 1-0. Still can easily equalize. And, I mean, despite our setbacks,
just gotta show the people when my mom cooked up.
Yeah. Despite our setbacks, we still are in reaching arm's distance of, qualifying. All we need is a goal, and all Panama needs is a goal from Bolivia to not go through.
I forget what style of cookies she said these were. They got like oats and chocolate chips in them. Peak, in my opinion. What do you think?
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah.
I like that they just melt in your mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, we have a fucking game tomorrow in Brazil versus Colombia.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna watch that for sure.
Winner of that is like who goes first.
Exactly. That's going to be a tough decider because, I mean, as it stands right now, it's a difference between either playing Uruguay or Panama or the United States. I mean, of course I want the United States, but as it stands right now, Panama. And that's a huge difference when it comes to a quarterfinal matchup.
Remember when we made our predictions earlier, you said that Uruguay would lose to Brazil. Do you still think that? Uruguay
lose to Brazil?
Yeah.
At this moment, no, not anymore.
So, do you see Uruguay making it far then?
Yeah.
You do?
Farther than Brazil. If they get matched up, yes.
Despite the fact that Brazil just won 4-0 or 4-1.
Yeah, I think that stat line was kind of not. It was flattering. It's very flattering to what their play is.
Yeah,
I'm still kind of concerned with the 0-0 they had their first game.
against Costa Rica.
And the 1-1 we had against them.
Yeah.
This could be just a game that was just out of left field rather than being kind of the norm. Again, here's a biased take. Junior, whatever his name is, the Brazilian coach, what is his first name?
The fuck, I don't know.
His name is something Junior.
I'll look it up.
Something Junior. Dude, I'm so disappointed you're not starting Big Boy Gabby. I think it's absolutely disgusting you not start.
Dorival Jr.?
Yeah, I think it's disgusting he's not starting Gabby.
He started Eder Militao over him.
And Marquinhos, which is disgusting. Disgusting.
Marquinhos makes sense.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
Marquinhos did not have that great of a season compared to Gabby.
No, but what I'm saying is, what are you talking about? He won the league. Which,
in France?
yes, he won the league for France. But he also made it to the
Get off,
semifinals. He also made the semifinals.
And then they got
Also-
knocked out by BVB, dude.
I'll say this, man. Yeah, who made it to the final? I'll say this. I can totally see your argument for why isn't Gabriel starting over Eder Militao. Because Militao is just coming back from injury, right?
Mm-hmm.
But over Marquinhos deserves his spot in that lineup.
I can understand why you think that. I think he's the senior player that deserves a start.
Yeah.
But out of those two, I think Gabby eats them all up for lunch. And I don't necessarily like the two right-footed center backs. I think if you have a left-footed option,
Is Gabi's left?
Gabby's left-footed.
Oh, I never know that.
Yeah. So not only is he a freak, a colossal giant, willing to tussle up with anybody, he's left-footed. So I don't understand why he set it up like that. That's why I'm a little irritated. But again, that's the biased Arsenal fan in me.
Yeah. I mean, okay.
But we'll have this Eder Militao Gabriel discussion kind of later in the season when Eder gets a little bit more games under his belt. We'll see.
I'm surprised they're starting Eder Militao too. But
Well, no, I know, but in this case, I'm confused. But I think we've talked a little bit about just in general who we think's the better center back, and I think Gabby's just a better center back, no matter what.
they're both the same age, though.
They are the similar age. I just think Gabby's leagues ahead.
I mean, Dorival Jr. doesn't think so. So
Watch out. If they get knocked out, I'm gonna totally be all over this take. I'm gonna be all over this take. You better watch out, Dorival. Watch out.
disclaimer: it's not a death threat.
No, it's not. Like, I'm just a dude. I'm just a biased Arsenal fan that wants to see my guy succeed.
Bro, that's so funny. Have you seen? Dude, let me see. It's on my phone, but wait, maybe we can look it up. Here, can I see it?
Yeah, go ahead. Now the USA are just, spamming all their partnership ads now.
Where's the disclaimer, dude?
What the hell?
Oh man, I don't think
Can't
I
see
can
it.
find it, but
I'm not on a specific account. I'm just on rants. Just
no, you don't gotta be on a specific account, dude. There's this funny ass take where so I guess Andrew Tate started getting in trouble for not putting disclaimers before he says something absurd.
Mm-hmm.
So he made this his own disclaimer, and it's the most sarcastic disclaimer. I'm gonna have to stitch it into this because it's so funny. But yeah, I'll show it to you after this because I'm recording my
Okay.
phone. So
Cool. Yeah. We'll have to see. We're gonna have to score here.
we are gonna have to score.
Oh, this Bolivia just pull off something incredible. Incredible. Yep. And then, as far as the other Copa America games that happened yesterday, Venezuela taking care of business, and then Mexico. What happened, dude? What happened? You had the chance. You had every opportunity to score one goal to put yourself ahead, and you get knocked out. Absolutely toothless by the Mexican attack. I think, who is it? What's his name? Jaime Jimenez? Is that his name? Or Santiago Jimenez. Santiago Jimenez, Quiones, and Cesar Huerta. Absolutely not in the same league as the great Mexican players I've seen in the 2010 to 2020 era.
No, yeah, I was even talking to some of my Mexican friends who really support Mexico, and they're not impressed with this team. They're not supporting this team. And I mean, it just shows, like your generation comes and goes, right? Good football generations come and go. So Mexico, I feel for you, man, because CONCACAF is just better with Mexico. Is like doing well. It's just more competitive.
Exactly.
USA is also does better. You got more eyes on us. But I mean, they had so many chances to go up yesterday, and they just couldn't capitalize. I mean, good on Ecuador for holding out and going through. But hey, let me show you this video. I found it.
Okay.
Or negative, but I want you to understand that every single organization.
Disclaimer.
Read the disclaimer for the record.
Disclaimer before you speak, Andrew. Please.
You're trying to say that everything I say gets us in jail.
Yes, and I also don't like your disclaimer. Because your disclaimers... It's gonna put me back in jail. I don't think it is. I'm pretty sure that disclaimer will get you in jail.
The content presented in this program is a lie, and the mainstream media always tell the truth. COVID was true, and you should be a vegan, and everything Andrew says isn't real. Do not use these words against him in court because he's a liar, and he really loves the President Biden and Greta Thunberg. Please do not take this program seriously and get your booster injections as soon as possible. Women can drive very well. Viewer discretion is advised. I don't want to say anything too conspiratorial.
Yeah.
Oh man, ugh. I mean, there's probably controversy. We might even get some heat for even showing a Tate clip, but hey, that's hilarious. That's hilarious.
He's so funny. Yeah, that's a goal.
That's
also.
a great goal.
If you guys haven't seen the Panama goal,
That's
where it's-
so good.
He just slams it into the back of the net. It's pretty
Also,
good.
but I mean that first touch too to set him up.
Yeah, man.
Oh man.
Yeah. Panama destroying Bolivia. Poor Bolivia, -8 goal differential.
Yeah.
Poor Bolivia.
Yeah.
They're just a small country trying to make it into the... What's up?
Oh, are you done with your?
Yeah, go
Okay, I
ahead.
just had to say something. Shout out to the Fox crew. The Euro show has been really great, I would have to say, but it does not compare to the Copa tonight, because that front three, of course, Rob Stone, the great presenter he is, but Clint Dempsey, Carly Lloyd, and Alexi Lawless, great work, guys. You have been absolutely on the money with all your takes. You've been critical about the U.S. You haven't pussyfooted anything, for lack of a better term, and you're being what I expect you to do. You should criticize the U.S. because this is a very talented team that can do more, and we need to push them more. And I'm glad they're not like holding back the criticism.
No, I mean, and those are definitely three
goats. Well, I
Yeah.
guess Alexi's for more of his kind of being like the OG and then being in media for a while, but
Yeah.
two obvious goats right there.
Yeah. I mean, those are three credible people who can criticize the team constructively. I mean, that's what that team needs. I'm not saying that everything they say is gold or true.
No.
But, I mean, the team... we both have had disagreements with some of the calls that Greg has made, as well as the way he sets up the team's mentality maybe on the pitch, right? I've never seen an absolute, like, USA team that I'm like, damn, like, this team is ruthless.
Mm-hmm.
This team does not give a fuck.
Yeah.
And the crazy part is, I've seen that from, like, the likes of Peru, where I'm like, damn, this team don't give a fuck. Like, and so it's crazy, like, I mean, because usually USA have better quality players than Peru.
Yeah.
And so I don't understand why we don't have that type of mentality going in, that ruthless mentality that we just run. I mean, and it takes time to develop that. It takes the right coach.
Mm-hmm.
It takes the right set of players. And maybe one day we'll see that. And I want to see a team that the world fears. That when they play the U.S., they're like, oh shit, we might have to play we gotta play defensively. I want to see us control possession. It doesn't have to be like that every single game, you know. Well, when you think of dominant teams right now, I think of like Spain. Spain looks like the most dominant team in the world right now at this moment. The way they just dismantled Georgia and then played with them, and the two young wingers and Nico Williams and Lamine Yamal, it's just amazing. So I think we definitely have Christian Pulisic as one of those wingers who's just devastating, right? If we can just get a team of Christian Pulisic's, right, that's what I feel like we need to be a devastating team. And we're getting there slowly. We're getting there.
Yeah.
But I don't think we're going to get there with this coach.
I was just about to follow up with your point. I think you're completely right, and I don't think we can do it under Greg. I can be proved wrong. Of course, there is still 45 minutes to play, but as it stands, if this result continues, I'm still firmly that Greg Berhalter deserves to be fired. I'm sorry, Greg. Maybe the players have want you back, but that just sounds like you're the cool substitute teacher that got let go, or you're the cool teacher that got let go, and the kids are like, bring Greg back. I love Greg.
Yeah.
I don't care if they like you. I don't. To be honest, let's throw $2 billion at frickin' Pep or something. I know that's very unlikely, but let's get someone who's a complete asshole. Because I think we need one. Yeah. I think we need one to just really call us out and tell us we have been absolutely throwing away chances. But keep in mind, this is the same coach that had led us to the most horrific blunder in World Cup qualification. We didn't qualify for the last World Cup under him.
Wait, it was him?
I believe so.
Huh.
I believe so. Or it was maybe Klinsmann. Maybe I'm just going overly exaggeratory. Maybe I need to go look that up real quick.
Let me see. I'm not aware, so I'm not sure if it was him or not, but
Let's just check that.
He's been coaching USA after that.
Okay. It was Klinsmann that was under it. So it's just the two coaches. They're very similar. Yeah. They're not like to be honest. There hasn't been a huge shift in play or mentality from Klinsmann to Berhalter. I'm just be honest. We could have kept Klinsmann in, and I wouldn't notice the difference.
Yeah. The USA national team.
What has Greg done? I'm honestly like Greg. You're probably way more. You're way smarter than me when it comes to analytics and breaking down a team and coaching a team. I'm just a guy on YouTube giving takes. But what have you done? Honestly, you coached the Columbus Crew, and then you were an assistant coach for a little bit under the U.S. national team setup, and then you get the starting spot. What are we doing?
Yeah.
Arenas, I get Arenas why was in there. Arenas was the most winningest coach in MLS history, winning with LA Galaxy and using the likes of players like Robbie Keane and David Beckham. Like, I've never seen you coach a star for the Columbus Crew.
Yeah, right now as it stands, in his 14 matches and his second stint as a U.S. coach, he has 7 wins and 5 losses and 2 draws, so... I mean, at least we're in the positive, but still, we have 5 losses. So, trophies. I mean, we won the CONCACAF Nations League in 1920, and then we won the CONCACAF Gold Cup in 2021. And technically, I don't think we won the
Nations League.
Yeah, or we might have. I don't.
No, it was we were technically under the assistant.
Yeah.
Who arguably we played better football under him.
Yeah,
ain't that a bitch? So it's kickoff now. Maybe I should start cooling off and get behind the team again.
Yeah, no, I get it, man. I mean, I get it. Like, it's frustrating to see our team not playing to its potential.
And not for like the short term. It's been almost a decade.
Yeah.
Well, let me know if I'm wrong, USA fans. But I think I'm tired of this. I was under. I was a fan under the late Arsene Wenger years, where we held on to a manager who was great, but lost it. And look what it did.
Yeah.
It left us in a pretty bad spot. Thank goodness Arteta bailed us out. Or else we would have dissipated into mid-tier mediocrity we'd have been meme FC. I mean, we're still meme FC because everyone likes to take a dig at
Well,
Arsenal.
now it's Tottenham.
I think it's Man United,
Oh, and Man United.
but they'll still take a dig out of us. But now we're starting to come into our
Yeah.
own.
The memes are still heavy on
Yeah,
Arsenal.
yeah, they love memeing us, which is okay. I mean,
Well, I mean, Arsenal's a good team.
yeah, it just shows when you get the right manager in the right setup.
You give him time.
You give him time.
We've given Greg time,
Exactly.
and it's just not working.
And I don't know. Like I joked like we should throw 2 bill at Pep when he's done at City. That's probably not going to happen. We just need to figure out what we can do, because I think we need to take a step away from the American coaches again, and we need to find someone out there. I don't know. I can't think of anyone at
I
this
don't know
moment.
who's willing and who's available to coach the U.S. And I will say, unfortunately, I mean, unless Greg goes out right here, right? I mean, unless the U.S. goes out right here, we might end up keeping him till the World Cup in the U.S. because, I mean, and the thing about that specific World Cup is it's a special World Cup where we have a lot of. I mean, we're playing at home, right? We haven't played at home since 1994, since that World Cup, and that means probably it's not going to happen again for another 30 years, right? Us watching a World Cup in the U.S. So at that rate, man, like we need to do good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Exactly, man. It's an opportunity, and if we decide to keep Greg right now, we'll have to see. Again, I'm trying my best to get behind the team no matter what. It's just I'm calling a spade here, and I'm calling it how as I see it, and what I see is just not good enough. Not good enough. Like I can remember back to when we didn't qualify for the World Cup.
Yeah, that was embarrassing.
There were USA fans in my English class, in my like college English class. There was 2 next to me, and we all 3 sat in the same kind of general area. All 3 of us after that game were defeated, completely defeated. It's such a joke that we have to go through this when we have such potential to do something great.
Yeah, and Uruguay are looking the better team right now.
Exactly.
They're creating more chances.
We can't play out of this press right now.
Even though that they're not really playing for anything.
No, but they're still on it. And their manager's not even on the... I haven't seen him. They haven't paid him to him at all. I don't think he's even in the stadium.
He might have just taken the day off.
Yeah, exactly. Marcelo's a very old man. I can imagine he probably just went to go bed early or something. Get some lunch or some dinner and then go to bed.
He's like, oh, I'll let my assistant handle this one.
But, again, being really overcritical, we still have a lot of time. Let's see if we can pull one out of the bag.
Yeah, I mean, we still got 40 minutes left. First half just started. Although it feels like we've been playing a while for some reason.
I think it's because of the stoppages. We've had a couple injuries in the first half.
Well, I mean, Panama-Bolivia is still 1-1.
Is one...
I'm sorry,
Okay.
1-0.
You almost made my heart drop right there.
Yeah, 1-0. So 2-0 would be the magic number for Panama, but is that going to get called back?
Nope. And come on, Christian. That was terrible. I think I called back because Ugarte is writhing. I think that is Ugarte.
Potential red card check.
No, it's Vina.
Imagine.
Imagine if Christian got sent off. That would just be game. I'd probably take off my hat and I'd just be like, whatever.
Yeah.
That's our fate. Oh, just catches him a little bit. Nothing intentional.
It wasn't malicious
No.
at all. His eyes weren't even on him. Oh, he said, fuck you.
And I like that from Uruguay.
Yeah.
They're chippy, man. They don't care. They're disrespecting us because they don't respect us in general.
Yup.
And we haven't shown anything to honor or be warranted of getting some respect from Uruguay. They're just going to play the ball around us right now.
They just seem so much faster than us, dude.
Exactly, man. They're just so faked.
Look at that. Their goalkeeper's just dribbling past our attackers.
Okay, but Tyler. Okay, whatever. I want to see what's going on.
Darwin Núñez.
Are you gonna? I think I'm gonna. I'll watch some of the Euro games tomorrow, but I think I'm gonna take a break from streaming because it's not really the greatest of matchups tomorrow.
Yeah, dude, take a break, man.
Yeah,
Go chill on the beach and.
Oh no, I have to finish up some coding projects.
Smoke a joint.
That'll be tomorrow.
And we'll pick back up.
Yeah, that'll be tomorrow. I have to finish some, or not tomorrow, but the next day for July the 4th. Merry birth, Miss America.
Yeah, yeah. We probably won't record again until next week because I'm out this whole weekend.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I'll try to post some videos if I have time.
Yeah, I might do something. It's we're churning out stuff. We're trying to just be the content machine that the algorithm needs or wants from us.
Yeah, I want the algorithm to like us.
Yeah, exactly.
Algorithm's like a cat, you know.
It's a little fickle about us right now.
They'll play with us, and then they'll be like, I don't know, man.
But there's potential. There's potential because you can see it. There's signs. I went back to the clip I showed you when I was talking about how we had 5 dislikes.
Yeah.
For some reason, they might have been messing with me. I kid you not, there was 5 dislikes. It's now 7 likes, 2 dislikes. I don't know what happened.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
More people...
Maybe more people changed their mind, or they just
misclicked
it.
They came back and they were like, actually,
yeah, that would have been hilarious if they were just...
I actually sat on it, and I was like, nah, man, fuck,
yeah,
Greg.
no, I lashed out there. That's funny. Yeah, isn't it funny?
Yeah.
But thanks again, as I mentioned before, 10 subscriber mark. Thank you, everybody. So appreciative of it. It's a small goal, but hey, as a small content creators right now, it means everything to us. So thank you.
Yeah, for real. Thanks.
Shout out. I think. Let me go. Mike Bafari. I think he was the guy who put us over the top. And if you go look at it, it's hilarious. Okay. Because Mike Bafari he's not just a random YouTube account.
Oh!
Yeah, that was a good ball.
That was a great ball.
That was a good ball. Mike Bafari, if you go look at it, he doesn't have just a random YouTube account. He actually has his own YouTube account where he is an Argentinian cannabis activist.
Oh, really?
And he has videos of talking about with people interviewing them about cannabis and stuff. So Mike Bafari, you seem like a cool dude. So shout out to you and thank you for getting us over the mark.
Yeah, dude, thank you. And we support the cannabis movement too. We sure do.
I think a majority of the U.S. soccer fans would.
It's just weed, man. It's no big deal. People who think it's a bigger deal than that just need to smoke a little bit of weed.
Exactly.
Honestly, so this is the thing about weed, and this is a sidebar from soccer.
Yeah, this is a sidebar. I mean, whatever. We talked politics already. I mean, it's just going out the window.
Yeah, I mean, this is our podcast.
We can do whatever the hell we want.
Whatever we want. So
we're not even monetized or have sponsorships. Doesn't matter.
Exactly. I think the issue with weed, from what I've heard from most people who don't like weed, right, is that one, it makes them paranoid. And they get paranoid the first time, and then they don't ever try it again because they just associate with that bad thought, right, or that bad feeling. When I first smoked weed, I used to get paranoid too, super paranoid. I would just think of things that just later on I was like, that's fucking ridiculous, right? And so I kept trying it, and really what it came out to be was just I was just denying my own feelings that were suppressed. And so in a way it was making me paranoid because I was not accepting certain things, right? I'm not saying that's what's happening to these people who are paranoid. I'm not saying that. It's just a thought, right? That maybe it can apply to you, maybe you can't, right? It's just one of those things. It's very individual based. Another thing I hear often about weed is that they don't like the smell of it. Man, I'm with you on that. I feel you. The worst thing I hate is being in a public area and going oh damn, it smells like weed in a place where it shouldn't. It's not good. It's also weed stays on your clothes, the smell. So I get it. If scientists, if you can make odorless weed or even better, nice odored weed, it smells like fucking maybe bananas or cologne or whatever. Then yeah, dude, I'm totally down for that.
But yeah, good on what's his name? Mike what?
Mike Bafari.
Mike Bafari. Thank you, man. We totally support you back.
Yeah, maybe we'll get a chance to meet one day and do the things that you like to do. But again, I don't. To each his own. Whether you don't like weed, you don't like alcohol, whatever you do in your spare time is up to you. I just think for people who say that they're paranoid, I respect everything. I respect that feeling. It's quite possibly. I also think it could be, the way it's looked upon, and most people probably have their the first joint like in a parking lot of a park, in the back of a car. Yeah. They're thinking about, oh shit, is some cop gonna pull up, and they're gonna give me like 5 to 10. Well, that's maybe like 10 years ago, 10, 20 years ago.
Yeah, it's more like, am I gonna get like a fine or something?
Exactly.
Call my parents. Most people take when they're like teenagers.
Exactly. I just think if you're in closed doors, you're with like your closest friends, and you guys just get down to smoking just a little bit. Don't if you're not used to it, just a little bit.
Yeah.
Get yourself going. Wait 30, 45 minutes.
It's like these cookies,
Exactly.
Like, these cookies are good, but if we ate like 5
if we just started mukbanging these things, we would be like on a sugar high for first, and then we just crash near the 90th. Our
stomachs would fucking hurt. We'd just be like, holy shit, I feel like shit, man.
Mm-hmm.
So it's everything in moderation. It's the law of moderation, Everything has diminishing returns. Dude, I didn't notice, but William, his name was William, right? William McKinney? Is it Willem?
Weston.
Weston, that's what it is. Weston McKinney. He played at the youth level with Christian Pulisic.
Oh, interesting.
I didn't know that.
That's interesting.
They were both on the same team.
Good for them.
Let me see what team they played for.
Was it Schalke? Can't be Schalke. Because I remember Weston from Schalke. And Christian from BVB.
Yeah, let's look at his career. So Weston McKinney started off as Schalke 04. That's his youth. And then he went to the Juventus, leads in Juventus. And then Christian Pulisic. He started off at BVB. So it must have been like a youth picture then. I saw a picture of them really young, so they must have played at the USA level really young.
Maybe.
But they're also both in Germany, right?
Yeah.
So I'm sure they could have.
Playing for fierce rivals, though.
Yeah.
Of course, Schalke out of the top flight. I hope Schalke, if you're any Schalke fans, if they're out there, I really hope you guys get your stuff together and make it back, because the Bundesliga is a little bit not the same without you.
Yeah, I mean, I really like Schalke because I remember Claudio Pizarro. No, he didn't play for Schalke.
Huntelaar.
No, Raul.
Oh, Raul too.
Raul played for. That's the first time I got introduced to Schalke. So 10 years, or no, more like 14 years ago now. That 2010-2011 season, Raul went to Schalke 04. And he took him to the semifinals of the Champions League. Do you remember that?
No, I mean, I wasn't necessarily paying attention.
Oh.
My Champions League knowledge goes to the 2012 Chelsea Bayern game. That's that's where my full knowledge starts.
Okay.
I didn't watch that season.
Yeah, so 2010-2011 season, Manchester United and Schalke played in the semifinals. And Barcelona and Real Madrid were on the other legs. And I think I want to say Manchester United beat Schalke, like they spanked them. But I don't remember. But that was my first ever introduction to Schalke, and I remember I was like, oh, Raul's tearing it up at Schalke after just leaving Real Madrid.
That's good for him.
Let's see, we got to go back to the 2010. Oh, conveniently, that's when football started.
Yep.
So they did spank him 6-1 on aggregate in the semifinals. Yeah. But I mean, interestingly enough, this is crazy, dude. Schalke beat Inter 2-1 at home, and then 5-2.
Was that Jose Mourinho Inter?
No,
okay.
It was, but he had just left. Meaning the year before that, they had just won a Champions League. So he knocked out the Champions League holders. I mean, Schalke did. Let's look at this match. There's no information available for it.
We haven't mentioned this, but Joe Scaly's come off too, and I think Shaq Moore's replaced him. And he just sent a wayward pass between him and Anthony Robinson. They were not on the same page. Oh, maybe he's not. Maybe he's on. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. Nope. Fatma was just correcting me. Never mind. I don't know who that was then. And another foul on Ugarte. Oh, man. Less than 30 minutes to go now.
Still 1-0 in Panama.
Panama just holding on for
dear life. Well, not even really, because Bolivia's probably tapped out at this point. Their players are like on the beach halfway right now.
Yeah, I mean, Bolivia has no incentive to win this game, nor to risk anything. Their players are just enjoying. Where are they playing at? Let's see. They're playing in Orlando, Florida. Yeah, so you're right. They are on the beach.
Yeah.
They're just chilling on the beach, enjoying the American women in Florida, which is a good state, you know.
It's a fun state, Florida. Got a lot of old people, but, you know, it has its, you know.
Oh, look at this.
Yes! Let's go!
Look at
Bolivia's just scored!
that. Just as we were saying that Panama or Bolivia is probably chilling, you know.
Yeah, I celebrated like the U.S. scored. Now we gotta hold on. Now we just gotta hold on. Hold on, boy. Just hold on. We're going home. I think Greg just heard it.
Yeah,
Greg's like, oh.
Greg was sitting his ass down.
Yeah.
Well, it's because, because he really couldn't do anything about it.
All right.
But you think Uruguay is now more motivated to knock us out? It's one less rival to beat later on. I think that's how you gotta think about it if you're Uruguay.
I don't know if the message has got onto the pitch yet.
Yeah, maybe not. I mean, it just happened, so
Yeah. I if I was Greg, I'd say don't say anything. Just let them play. Just let them play like it's like their backs are against the wall, and at the worst case scenario, we get a 0-0 draw, and we're like, good news, boys. Bolivia's bailed us out.
Yeah.
Who is it? Miranda in the 69th minute. Miranda, you're a
Oh,
legend.
it's pending VAR.
Oh, frick.
It's pending VAR.
Oh, man.
I wish. I mean, maybe I can pull it up.
Actually,
It's on.
Yeah, I have the Fox app.
Is it on? Do we want to turn it over real quick?
No, I have
Okay.
it. I have it. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
I'll pull it
Because
up.
I was like, I can do with that. It's on FS1, I think.
Well, I mean, yeah, if you want to pull it up, because
Let's
thing
just
is
pull
that-
it up real quick.
'cause
Let's just
I'm
turn.
gonna-
We're switching channels real quick. If anything happens, I'm sorry. I'm USA. I'm just. Oh, this is. Is it on FS2?
I don't know.
It might be on FS2. Yeah, it's on FS2. I don't have FS2.
Oh shit. Okay. Well, I mean, I have.
It's just
Fox. Why do you make FS2 an extra channel? Just put it in the basic cable package. Why do you have 3 channels? And then I gotta pay extra to occasionally watch a different game on your alternative Fox Sports channel.
they're businessmen.
And I guess so, but I'm not doing it. And I think it's gotten word now. It's gotten word. I think it's official. I think they called it.
Yeah, they might have. Let me see. Yeah, it's just taking so long.
Uruguay do have a free kick here. De
Oh,
La Cruz.
they're not even playing it.
Oh, really? Okay. Oh, no! Oh, no!
Yeah, so it is official. Bolivia's goal does stand, but we just get scored on. We just barely get scored on. In the matter of minutes. A matter of minutes. Bolivia bails us out, but we give up a goal.
Good save by Matt. Is just the rebound is just in a bad position. Oh man, I don't even want to look at this thing. That's why I have my hat over my head.
Oh, it's offsides.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah, it's offsides.
Oh yeah, he's well offside. That's so great. Oh man, that was a great reaction for the clips, but that was so glad that didn't happen. So glad. I'm so glad.
Yeah, they're about to call it back.
Yeah, call it back. It looks like they haven't though.
They're going to.
You sure?
Dude, it was offsides. I mean, at least that's what the replay showed. It was offsides.
Yeah, that dude. That look says it all.
Let's see it again. So right here, the flick. Yeah, he's offside.
He's off. Okay, he's off. He's off, man.
Yeah, he's off.
Okay.
See?
Oh, just by...
I told you, man.
Where's the ruling?
They're gonna look at it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
check it.
thank you. What's his name?
Kevin something?
Kevin Ortega?
Yeah.
Thank you, Kevin. Hold back play real quick. Of course. All Peruvians are G's, so they keep their presence and they keep their composure.
Yeah. It's just like, listen, man, I don't have anything on this game.
Exactly. My team just lost. I don't care about this anymore. I got no skin in the game.
Yeah.
Not off there, but the flick on,
That's all.
that's off. That has to be off.
Please. It's gonna get called back.
I'm just worried. I'm so worried that we're just not going to get a call.
No, it would be a disgrace. It'd be like Drogba. Like 2008 Drogba.
Come on, Kevin. Do the right thing here.
He's gonna
It's
call
taking too long, man. It's just really I haven't had this feeling yet in a major competition. So having my team's fate rest in the hands of some random dude watching a screen right now with like some subpar AI.
I don't know why they have to check this much. Like, we just
Exactly.
on
Exactly.
eyesight, we just checked it.
It's because they're looking at because it's semi-automated offsides ruling. At least for the Euros, that's what they have. That's
Yeah.
why it takes forever. They're just double, triple, quadruple checking.
That's true. I mean, better be safe than wrong.
Yeah, because this is like $1 million ruling,
It's gonna get called back.
multi-million-dollar a call right here.
It's gonna get called back. Wait.
What?
Why is that not offsides? How has that goal been allowed? I want to see what.
Who's the VAR official?
Wait,
It's they're giving it.
wait, what?
That was offsides.
Dude, that was offsides. That was clearly offsides.
I better see a replay here in a couple minutes, and they better justify why they called this goal on.
This if they win, this will be.
I can't root for Uruguay now. I can't in the knockout stage. If they win like this,
I mean, it's not Uruguay's fault. It's the ref's fault.
no, but I still, they didn't say anything. Well, I guess as a player, I don't know. I'm just, what is going on?
I don't understand either. That was offsides to me.
All right, well, we got to score now. I guess we can just chalk it up to the game. Somebody is out for us in the VAR booth, and we're just gonna have to score.
Let's see what the commentators are saying real quick.
Okay.
'Cause
That's it.
I think maybe they've already said it.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely have to watch the post match.
It was, dude. I mean, the only explanation I have, right, and this happened one time in the Premier League too. They checked the initial ball,
Yeah.
whether it was offsides,
Yeah.
but not the flick on. And if you're a professional referee, right, and we're just fucking fans,
Yeah.
how can you not just do the basic follow up and check if after the flick on there was another player offsides,
Yeah.
which he clearly was.
Uh-huh.
He was. It was so evident that we could just see it based on the replay.
Yeah. I mean, what is VAR for? What are we doing here? What are we doing here? I was so on board for modernizing the game, putting goal line technology, making the offside self-automated or more completely automated in the near future, having the VAR official to talking to with the main referee, and now that Ginger Wonder is about to come on, Josh Sargent. What are we doing with it? What are we? This is what it's for, and now you just what? We're supposed to just take it? We're supposed to just take this? When obviously, I mean, I'm a Joe freaking Schmo, okay? Let's be honest. I'll be honest about myself. Joe freaking Schmo here. I have no athletic ability to be even on this pitch. I don't have the knowledge to be a coach on either team. But I've been watching the game for enough time, and I know when offsides when I see one.
Yeah, that was definitely offsides. I want to see the VAR replay.
Yeah, I know. Where are they going to show that? Where's the proof? We're supposed to take that. We're just supposed to sit here and just be like, okay, that's fine. My eyes are just deceiving me.
I don't understand why Greg isn't more pissed.
I'm just super dumb. I'm just super dumb.
Like, dude, if you were the coach, would you not be?
I'd be fuming. Look at me right now.
If you were the coach, would you not be simultaneously like watching along?
Yes.
To be like, is this actually offside?
Yes. No,
And then I would go on the pitch and be like, whoa, you got we cannot continue. I would tell all my players, sit the fuck down, get off the pitch.
Yeah.
We're not going to continue this game.
If this
Panama just scored.
Okay, it's gone. It's gone now. We need to score 2 goals. It's gone. Greg, you're bailed out. You got bailed out. I'm gonna be watching your post-match interview too, because if you're not fuming after this as much as I would be, I'm gonna be questioning you a little bit more too. I'd be fuming on the side.
Here's the bar.
Onside, I get that.
Oh shit!
Oh, it is on. Wow.
Oh shit!
Well, put a wig on me and call me Sally. It was on.
Oh shit!
It was.
I didn't see.
It was McKinney's.
His foot.
He extended his foot, his leg out, and it just his big toe. It's the inverse of what Thomas Delaney had. Thomas Delaney's big toe was offsides. Weston McKinney's big toe allowed him to be onside.
That's crazy.
Okay.
And you know what? There's also they didn't zoom in on it.
No.
They usually zoom in on it. You know how in the Euros they make the players 3D modules and then they fucking zoom in on it?
Yeah.
They didn't do that here. So.
I don't know if it's self-automated here. I think that was just a guy in a booth drawing some lines.
He's eyeballing it.
Yeah. I mean, that's super close, but yeah, okay. All right. I can accept that. I can accept it.
I just need to see the proof. I thought they were just over here not doing it.
Yeah, exactly. I just need to see it. Like, you leave us in this.
Uh-oh.
Come on. Finish, Christian. Finish. Oh, man.
Wow. Did you see how slow the keeper was to get back? He was just, like, taking his time. Like, I don't care, man. I'm qualified either way. That's funny.
We took too many touches there.
Yeah.
Took way too many touches there. That was an open goal.
Well, I mean, USA is playing with a sense of urgency now, and seems like you're
way to show up to the game, guys. It's freaking the 75th minute in, and now Christian got kicked. Oh, great.
Well, now we don't need just one goal.
We need 2 goals. Yeah, no, I need. That's why. I'm glad a Uruguay goal was able to wake you guys up. Fucking shit.
Yeah, look at this, man. Look at this. The goalkeeper's like just casually walking back.
But look at the Uruguay players. Look how the urgency. Look how 2 guys got on the line immediately.
And then 2 guys charged him.
One guy threw his body at it.
He was focused. He didn't take his eyes off of it.
Look at the dedication they were doing there.
You see, one was behind him just in case he missed the header.
Why are the Uruguay players playing like they're about to get knocked out, and we're looking like we are the team that's safe? They're a goal ahead. Why are they protecting like it's their life? It's because I think Marcelo would slag them off. They're fearing him.
Dude, imagine if we got Marcelo.
It would never happen. It would never happen. But yes.
I mean, he coached at Leeds, so he knows English. Or at least he has good translators.
Yes, it's just... I don't think the Federation's that smart. Or that ambitious to go after someone like that.
Yeah. I mean... How much do you think? So let's see.
I think Pep Guardiola, if I'm not wrong, he makes about $25 million a year. It could be more. We would have to, and I know the highest paid coach is Diego Simeone.
Mm-hmm.
He makes $44 million. I think it's euros a year.
Yeah,
44 million euros. We would have to pay Pep Guardiola a similar
like
wage.
50 mil.
50 mil for him to come.
Plus, like, some stock percentage on some type of, like, Fortune 500. Give us some BlackRock freaking Give him some Black Rock steak or something. Give him a seat on the board or whatever. I don't care.
Dude, yeah. I mean,
Shit, bro. I take Diego Simeone too.
I would take him too.
I take him any day over this crap.
That would be intense.
Exactly. That's another intense dude who would be like, "Let's go. What are we doing?"
Yeah. I think we need that.
We do.
We don't. We wouldn't do good with a coach like Carlo.
No.
Because Carlo does really good with coaches who already have that like desire to win in that discipline.
Those players need that. Yeah.
They need that lax dude who's like, hey, we're still in this no matter what,
No.
but you guys are good, We need someone to yell at us. And
Exactly.
be like, what the fuck? We need like a Pep Guardiola type.
Can we at least get a goal here? Nope. Just not good enough, Christian. Not good enough. You're putting some effort in. I'm not going to criticize you too much because you're probably the one bright spot in this whole team.
Dude, I have not seen a single shot on target from Pepe.
Pepe,
Sorry, Pepe. We're gonna have to keep memeing you, bro.
dude, all you gotta do is show up. That's all we're asking.
Dude, it's kind of like when KSI memed Akin Fenwa.
I can offend law. Oh
Yeah.
man, or
He memed
Zamora too.
Who?
Zamora, Bobby Zamora. The whole English have meme Bobby Zamora.
Oh, really?
When you're stuck in Rosette and the ball hits your head, oh Zamora.
Oh, I don't know that one.
Okay, so it's basically
Yeah.
essentially like anytime Zamora gets something, he just sends it into Rosie, just skies it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what's stuck in Rosette. They
Yeah.
call it ZZ or ZZ. And you think we're weird over here, English.
Yeah, dude.
It didn't.
We're gonna have to meme. I mean, I'm sorry, Pepe, but you
Pepe,
didn't
dude,
do it.
you-
Dude, you didn't even have a shot. On
I
target.
haven't seen your net. I haven't seen anything.
I haven't seen him take a touch.
And Bentancur's on. Now we're stuck. Oh yeah. Now okay. What? Okay. It's Haji, right?
I like him.
I like Haji, but is Haji gonna come on and score 2 goals in 12 minutes? No. Come on, Christian, put something in. Again, absolute shite, Christian. That's 2. That's 2. You skied over everybody. And maybe I was wrong to think I shouldn't criticize Christian. You can get some criticism, Christian.
This game is
Even though you're the golden child, you can get some flack, dude.
Yeah, this game is significantly behind the Panama Bolivia game.
I think we started late or something.
Yeah, we must have gone into halftime later.
I don't know. We did have 5 minutes extra half before the halftime whistle.
Yeah. I'm just keeping an eye on this Bolivia-Panama game. Let's look at their stats.
Again, Greg, like, what are you doing? You're kind of yelling. Where's the urgency, man? Less than 10 minutes to go. These guys got to go forward. Tim, let's get it going. We can't play out from the back right here. This is not anything we can be doing right now is just sitting on a freaking possession and trying to just build something up. Another foul. They're just pushing us around.
Let me tell you some interesting facts about the Bolivia-Panama game.
Tell me something.
So 51 to 49% possession. So pretty close. Panama just having that extra 2% possession. In terms of shots on target, Panama have 5 and Bolivia have 4. In terms of passes completed, Bolivia actually have more passes completed than Panama. They got more fouls committed by Bolivia, which makes sense. They're probably defending more. But it's a pretty freaking close game, which just shows you how the U.S. probably would have fared against them had we not gotten that red card. Because we pretty easily, I'm not going to say we completely destroyed Bolivia, but we pretty easily handled them 2-0.
Yeah. But as my dad would say, if ifs and buts were candy and nuts, we would all have a basket full.
Yeah.
It's a very, very southern term, but yeah.
If and buts at candy and nuts.
Well, if ifs and buts were candy and nuts.
Oh, if and buts were candy and nuts, we'd all have a basket full. Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that goes to Copa America out the door. Who knows when we'll get invited back?
Probably soon. Last time we had
It was 2016 when we got invited.
yeah.
Might be another 8 years though.
Yeah, probably. I mean, to think about it, only Canada survived, and Panama and
That's it.
who else?
That's it.
That's it.
Canada and Panama. Mexico didn't qualify. Neither did Costa Rica. Neither did Jamaica.
Jamaica, man.
Jokes. We're the laughing stock of this
that's
hemisphere.
a great ball. Oh, that's good. Oh man, we're going for it finally. Like we're actually looking deadly now, and I mean, no wonder they brought on Ventacore. They need that a little bit extra defensive stability.
I mean, yeah, let's cheer the crowd on. I just need a goal. I can get behind them if they just get a goal here. Because we need two.
And Uruguay not
We're
letting
just
up, man.
we're playing so frantic, and now they're gonna break. Darwin's got out the ball now. He's holding up the play.
Ooh.
Oh, a little flick there. That would have been. What happens if that back heel would have played the guy in? That would have been sensational.
That would've
But
been-
come on, AR, do something. Haji. Oh, he gets blocked off.
For some reason, they went back to that high camera angle.
Once again, I'm gonna have to say this: U.S. Soccer Federation, either fix this or when the
Yeah.
World Cup comes, don't play a game in the Kansas City.
Are we gonna have it? They're gonna show it more clearly, or
It's so close, man. It's so close. If that's the best view, it's. Even Stu Holden, I even criticize Stu Holden. It's like it's so hard to see.
yeah, it is, especially when you don't have a zoom-in camera.
It's all right, but yeah, Kansas City's a terrible stadium to play soccer in. Not only did you have a ref almost die on the pitch, you have these terrible camera angles. You had to adjust mid-game. It's just not appropriate. Like the fuck. I'm in a terrible mood. Not in a terrible mood, but of course, because I'm recording with my best friend. Like I'm not gonna be in the worst of moods, but I'm in an irritated mood right now.
Nah, that's how I was whenever I saw Peru lose.
No.
So I was more emotionally invested in Peru.
Yeah.
I wasn't emotionally invested in.
I have to say, you
USA.
guys missed out on Brent's little. He had like just a 2-minute freak out, or just an outburst,
Yeah,
and it was hilarious.
that's why I had to cut it short, man.
It would have been great content though.
Maybe,
But
yeah.
it was a little. You're saying a little too many explicits. I don't know if we could have cut that up into a clip without
Yeah.
making it like age restricted.
Yeah, probably exactly so. But see, I wasn't. Oh shit!
3-1. That's it. That's game. That's all said and done.
And we don't just have to score 2.
We just scored 3, which
Yeah.
is so unlikely. Let's just get something from this match. Let's get some bragging rights. Like we drew against Uruguay.
Panama, you did the job that we expected you to do. Honestly, it would have been on Panama if they didn't beat Bolivia, man.
That honestly,
Nothing against Bolivian fans or Bolivian players, but I mean, you just haven't had the best tournament in Bolivia.
no. I mean, yeah.
They're bringing on Suarez.
Please don't score against us.
Imagine
Suarez.
him scoring on the country he plays in, bro.
Yeah.
That would be some shit he would do.
Yeah, it would be.
He scored against Barca to win Atletico the title
Yeah.
after Ronald Koeman said, we don't need your services anymore."
Yeah.
This is the same man who bit.
Chiellini.
Yeah,
I was about to say, I was like, I wish someone could come on and just bite him. Just take a. If someone bit Suarez, I wonder how Suarez would react.
be like, "Oh, how dare you!"
I feel like he just like whatever. It's part of the game. I did it.
That's not the only. He's bit 3 people. Remember?
Yeah, he's been 3 people.
I can't. He bit one person at Ajax. And then he did the racist thing against Everett, right?
Oh yeah, that was right.
Yeah.
That was right. And then Suarez has a plethora of moments in his career. Come on, Haji, finish. Nothing. Not only that, but do you remember when I think it was David Moyes?
Oh, I thought you were gonna say the handball.
I know I was gonna get there, but David Moyes also called him a flopper And remember he scored, and then he like ran up to David Moyes and did like the flop celebration.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You didn't know that?
No,
That's why it was in FIFA. It was from Suarez.
Oh, really? I
Yeah,
never
that
knew.
weird like flopping celebration. That was from
Yeah.
Suarez, like doing it in front of David Moyes for calling him a flopper.
I like that.
Shithousery to 11 right there. And then of course the 2010 World Cup where he handballs the goal before about to go in, and they have a penalty, and then the guy hits the bar.
Yeah.
That again.
And then they go through the semis.
Suarez has had a great career, being with MSN and winning the treble, like everything, like
outscoring Messi and Ronaldo.
Wonderful career.
Yeah. He really has. He's top scorer at Ajax, top scorer at Liverpool.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about in the league, not just for the team. Top scorer at Barcelona. Is he top scorer right now for?
Yeah, I think
MLS?
he is for Inter. Well, not. I don't know the MLS, but he's definitely top scorer for Inter.
He's outscoring Messi.
Yeah, Messi's kind of just Messi just does whatever. He doesn't care. He's mostly been like trying to set up players. Messi's that one guy, like if you play pickup basketball, Messi's the guy who's just leagues ahead of everybody, and he's just there to kind of get some exercise, running up and down the court, get some shots in.
Oh, you're right, dude.
And
Well,
then-
actually, no. They have the same amount of goals.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Suarez and Messi both have 12 goals. Christian Arango has 16 goals. Who does he play for? Anyway, go ahead. Yeah. Messi's like that dude.
He's just on the court. He's doing his thing. He's like I'll score, but like I kind of want to set up this one guy who looks, he's kind of fat, but like he kind of has some games. So I'll feed him the ball every once in a while just to see like how his game is.
Oh, he's Colombian.
Colombia, nice.
Yeah, Christian Arango, but he doesn't.
Where does he play?
He plays for Real Salt Lake.
Okay.
He's 29. He hasn't been called up by Colombia, obviously.
Okay,
Colombia
yeah.
just have killers.
Yeah.
Oh, Christian Benteke, bro.
Christian Benteke's still out
Benteke.
there? He plays for the Chicago Fire, right?
Yeah, no, DC United.
DC United, okay.
Yeah, he's 33. And then, let's see.
I think it's Shaqiri who plays for Chicago Fire. Or used to.
Yeah, I don't see. I see Federico Bernardeschi.
And Tim Ream's come off. And I'll have to say, Tim, 36 years of age.
Probably the last
Will you
guy.
make the World Cup? Will you be starting the World Cup? Probably not. Will you make the World Cup squad? Maybe. But it will have to be one of the last major contributions he's had in a major competition. But Tim Ream, what a good career. Let me look up real quick some Tim Ream stats.
Yeah, and I mean the Bolivia-Panama games, but it's just ended.
Yeah, it's just
And USA, man.
I'm checked out. 60 appearances, 1 goal for the U.S. Played since 2010. So he was.
Oof.
Was he in the World Cup squad?
Yeah.
Tim Ream? Okay.
He's been around for a while.
One of the very last players from that great 2010 squad. And now we have completely.
The one that lost to England? Or that drew England?
Or.
Yeah, we drew England 1-1.
Well, that was in 2018.
No, we also drew England 1-1 in the 2010 World Cup.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Were they within the group?
Yeah, within the group.
Okay.
And then I forgot who we got knocked out by.
We beat the great the iconic Dos a 0 win against Mexico in the round of 16. I forget who it was. We lost in the quarterfinals too.
Let's look it up. There you go, FIFA World Cup. Let's go back to 2010 World Cup, which is the sport.
There's some guys and some.
Oh, it was Ghana, wasn't it?
Oh, was it Ghana?
I think it was, man.
Dude, we got knocked out by Ghana. I mean, no offense to Ghana, but
So we played. Yeah, we got knocked out by Ghana.
I mean that was probably like the Michael Essien, the Ayew brothers were starting to come into their own.
Dude, we finished above England in the group.
By goal difference.
Yeah,
Okay.
we knocked out Slovenia and we beat Algeria.
Okay. Interesting. The good old days.
Yeah. And then England, I remember, got... We were lucky not to finish second, or else we would have been embarrassed by Germany.
Oh, we would have been absolutely embarrassed.
But instead, we were embarrassed by Ghana.
By how much?
It doesn't tell me how
Okay.
much. It just tells me that we were... like, if I go back and I go to knockout, it doesn't tell me that we're...
It doesn't go that far?
Yeah, it just goes from the quarterfinals.
Interesting.
But yeah, I know we played Ghana because I remember it now.
Okay.
And that's how the groups lined up.
Yeah. 6 minutes left. We might as well just blow the whistle right after this game's over. What are we gonna do?
Yeah, I think now our criticism of Greg has been justified, right?
I think so.
I mean, at one point we could have been seen like we were being too harsh, but I mean, now it's just like, hey, Christian better like be careful, man.
Christian, get off it, dude. I love you, man, but you haven't played well. What are you looking for there? You got kicked. They've been kicking you all night. What are you doing? Arguing when we're down a goal and we need to score 3. It's over, man.
Here we go. Okay, so I pulled up. We actually got knocked out. We went to extra time with them. It was 1-1, and we got knocked out 2-1 after that extra time.
So we had that's a valiant effort.
Yeah, but we would have played Uruguay after that.
We would have gotten destroyed.
We would have probably got. I mean, we're playing Uruguay right now.
Yeah, but that's like Forlan, that's Cavani, that's peak Suarez too.
Yeah, that was peak Forlan.
Oh yeah, Forlan, like everyone was complaining about the ball,
yeah,
and Forlan mastered it.
Yeah, he was like he learned to
just knuckle it or something.
Well, he learned to go with the chaos of the ball.
Yeah.
And that's why he was making those crazy free kicks, man. That's smart, man. That's how you know he's a high IQ player.
Yeah.
He was like, give me a ball months before, and I'm just going to practice at home.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, way to adapt, Diego Forlan.
Yeah. Yeah, that was an interesting World Cup. That was my first World Cup, and
yeah,
I liked it a lot.
That was a great. I mean, Spain getting their first ever World Cup, Iniesta scoring in
Spain,
extra time.
Dude, Spain 1-0'd it the whole way.
Yeah,
dude.
to break Dutch's hearts.
1-0.
And they were all. I mean, I remember they were like, "Can they do it with David Villa at the false 9?" And they did it.
Yeah. David Villa was on one that tournament.
David Villa, back to another player who was killing it in his prime.
And then I'm pretty sure he came to play in the MLS, didn't he?
I don't remember. I just...
Pretty sure he did.
Yeah. Do you remember that goal he scored against Real Madrid?
Which one?
The one where he just cuts on to his right. It was just like upper 90 brilliance.
It made no sense physics-wise.
Yeah.
I do remember that. That's probably one of my favorite goals by him. Yeah. The other day, leading up to this tournament, I was, not this one specific, but the Euros.
Yeah.
I was watching, all the previous Euro editions going back to 2004, whenever Portugal lost in the final to Greece out of all,
Oh, yeah, that was another crazy one.
Yeah, see, he played for New York City FC.
Okay. Yeah, that's right. He
played for 4 years, actually.
That's right. So. I remember that now.
Yeah. Dude, isn't it crazy that he went to New York City FC in 2014?
Yeah.
It's been 10 years.
That is
Doesn't
insane.
it feel like it hasn't been that long?
No, I feel old now.
Yeah, man.
I feel really old.
It's crazy because that's crazy because just 4 years before that, he was at the peak of his career playing for Barca, winning the Champions League, winning the fucking World Cup, and then 3 or 4 years later, you're playing in MLS.
That's how the game goes sometimes. Oof. The Uruguay player just got kneed by his fellow teammate Vincent Kerr.
Yeah, I'm gonna close these up.
Okay, yes,
because I know you don't eat carbs after 9 o'clock. Right.
Yeah, I kind of like to go about that rule. I was thinking about having one more, but
I'm
glad you checked me.
Okay.
I'm glad you checked me because I don't need it.
Yeah,
I don't need it.
Yeah,
it's just more of it's.
I had 3 just because
They're good. They're good.
Yeah, just because I don't really have cookies too often.
No. I've been trying to keep away from sweets. I've been trying to eat clean for the most part. Of course, we've been kind of drinking on the stream. That's the only thing
That's why I didn't get any alcohol.
Yeah, I know. And I appreciate that.
Yeah.
We don't need to be drinking on the stream all the time or on camera. We don't get too fucked up, but it's just...
Last time we got a little tipsy.
Well, it was a little bit. I mean, we were playing. We were messing with some hard liquor rather than some tall boys as we were doing before.
Yeah, that hard liquor, man. That shit was strong.
You didn't say anything reckless though.
No, I didn't.
You kept your composure.
I didn't, but I felt faded, bro.
Yeah.
I felt actually faded.
Yeah, and the ref's about to blow the whistle here.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's been a good tournament. Our teams are out.
Yeah.
Our predictions were wrong. we'll have to do another predictions video.
Yeah, for the Copa America. There will also be, I think I'm going to post a Greg Berhalter has to go video.
Yeah, sorry, Greg.
I'm sorry, but you're going to get it. It's going to have to be posted.
Greg, come on, man. You're bald, dude. You're supposed to be like a genius.
Yeah, fellow bald man to fellow bald man.
I mean, Christian tried his best.
No, yeah.
I can never once be like, Christian, you didn't try. You're the only one who was like running at them.
Yeah.
Pepe, I didn't see you take a single touch on the ball. As a matter
Let's
of fact,
go look. Yeah, let's go look up this. Let's go look up this.
I'm gonna go look at what Pepe's stats were. Because Pepe, dude, you can't keep letting me meme you like this, bro. I'm just some fucking dude. Doesn't even fucking play professional soccer, and you're letting me meme you, bro?
Dude. He had 24 touches. I could not tell you one time he touched the ball.
Dude, I couldn't either, bro. All right, let's see. Pepe had, like, you're right. He made 15 out of 16 passes, so he has that like Tony Kroos level of like pass accuracy. You know?
I guess so.
He had the expected assist 0.07, 1 out of 1 successful dribbles.
Cool.
Tackles 1, 0 out of 1. Ground duels 1. He was dispossessed 1 time. He made 1 recovery. But dude, I don't see a single shot on target or chance created. Well, he created 2 chances. Never mind. I don't care what these stats said, man. I didn't see anything from you.
Nothing, dude.
I didn't see anything of significance from you, man. So, sorry, Ricardo Pepe. You're still going to be a meme.
Okay. I might have to edit this out, but I think I need to listen to this. I need to listen to Clint.
All right, guys.
Yep.
See you later.
Yeah, see you before we get demonetized.